and welcome to Do You Know Your Child Season 5. I'm your host, Cho. Children are parents' most valuable asset, and every parent dreams of giving the best to their children. It's crucial to acknowledge the magnitude of imparting good values in children so that they can differentiate between right and wrong. Parents can teach children moral values like loyalty, respect, patience, kindness, gratitude, and lots more. In our last show, our participants made some commitments. Let's see how well they're keeping up.
I committed to convince my son to go to school next year. For that, we just encourage him to go playgroup, children's park, to mingle with friends, and to build interest to go to school next year when he becomes 6 years old. My son, he loves narrating stories by looking at the pictures, but we encourage him to do some writing and reading practice also. So I just minimize using phone in front of my son and browsing internet in front of my son. Moreover, I spend with him for his reading and writing practice.
Parents play a dominant role in molding the attitude and approach of children in their life. Parents can provide opportunities for children to help others. This will instill in them generosity. Encourage them to be compassionate. Let your child know that caring is an important moral value. Let's welcome our first participant.
This is my father. His name is Sonam Jamtsho. He works in hospital. This is my mother. Her name is Sangmo. She is hardworking in every work that she do. This is my sister. Her name is Sonam Pelmo. My name is Tshering Sonam Dolma. I study in Changang Community Secondary School. My hobby is reading. Me and my daddy are coming to Do You Know Your Child.
Welcome to Do You Know Your Child.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Sonam Jamtsho, and I'm a clinical nurse working in a critical care unit in JDW. I've been working there since 2005 till date, but then I'm in the service since 2002.
Okay, that's well. Tell me about your family.
I've two daughters. Elder one is 15 years old and she's studying in 11 YHS, and the younger one is 8 years old. She's in class 4 at Changang Community Secondary. And I have a wife who is also working in JDW.
Oh, okay. So you work in the same for the same.
Same organization.
I see, Das. You have two daughters.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it good being surrounded by three girls at home all the time?
I feel comfortable with them because, as a male, I tend to get a little bit pampered with their works and all. They tend to take care of me, rather taking care of them. But then I feel I'm happy surrounded by three ladies.
Wow, you are very lucky. Tell me about your daughter with whom you've come here.
Her name is Sonam Dolma, and then she's 8 years old. And she studies in, like I said, she studies at class 4 in Changang Middle Secondary School. She changed me a lot because she happened to be some kind of a gift from the God as well as from my wife. And then that has changed me to a better person, to what I am today.
Oh, wow. All right. That's beautiful. Did you watch the show before?
Yes, I did once or twice, and that's where she came with the idea that she wanted to do United, because she is most of the time attached with me, and then she wants to know that how much I know her.
Oh, so this is the right place she's come to then. And what was your reaction when she said, Appa, let's go to Do You Know Your Child?
I was a little bit scared because I was thinking I may not know her very properly. But then, yes, then I need to fulfill her wish. And then I thought, I want to take myself a test also. So am I perfect in knowing my child or something like that? So I took up this challenge and then came here to...
All right. Let me reassure you that the scores don't mean anything. If you get a 2, that's still good.
Yes.
If you get a 10, that doesn't mean you're a perfect parent, because there is no such thing as a perfect parent. We are always striving to be better.
Yes,
And with each child, you find new challenges. And then you also realize that you've learned a lot in the process of parenting. Let me reassure you that no matter your score, whatever your score is, that doesn't describe the kind of parent you are. I think you're a great parent just because you've come here.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of the kids want to come on the show, but it's the parents who are shy, so they say they can't come, and they turn down their kids too. But you decided to come, so thank you very much for doing that.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Let me explain to you the rules of the show. I'll ask you 10 questions first about your daughter, and then I'll ask these 10 questions to your daughter. Then later I'll tell you the answers, and that'll be your score. Okay?
Right.
All right. Are you ready, La?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Question number 1. What is your daughter's favorite book?
The Prince and the Frog.
The Prince and the Frog. Okay.
And then other one could be Cinderella.
Okay. All right. Question number 2. What is your daughter's roll number in her class?
So I think it's around 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay.
29.
Question number 3. What is your daughter's favorite pet?
She'll be going for the dog if we give her a choice.
Okay. Did she ever ask you?
Yes, she's every time keep on asking, to bring one puppy for me. Then I did bring once, but then that dog was a little nutty, and she was not able to handle that, so I gave it to someone else.
I see. All right. So question number 4. What is your daughter's favorite food?
She loves pizza. She takes, every time we go out, she'll ask, Papa, there is a pizza. Why don't we order one?
I see.
So every time during her birthday time also, I have to give her pizza. So it definitely would be a pizza, I think.
Okay. Question number 5. What are your daughter's hobbies?
First one is she likes reading. Okay. And then second one, she is very much interested in playing sports. But then due to my inability of time, so I'm not able to give her time. So playing sports and reading.
Question number 6. How many hours of TV does she watch in a day?
Sometimes it goes around 2 to 3 hours, but then during school days and all this thing, I try to stop them. So I usually give the evening time around 1 to 2 hours of TV watching.
All right. Question number 7. What is your daughter's favorite color?
It's a green. She likes green.
Okay.
She likes green because she once said that she loves the trees, the color of the forest. So I think it should be a green.
Fair enough. Question number 8. How many children are there in her class?
32 or 33. Yeah.
Question number 9. Who is your daughter's desk partner?
Sungnima, maybe Sungnima.
Last question. Do you think your daughter would know the name of our Gelse?
I think she will know, because the moment the Gelse was born, she's very much interested in collecting Gelse's photo and all this things. So I think she will definitely know.
I know. As soon as he was born, the whole country, and it's still now, we're obsessing over him and collecting all his kupas. But true. All right. You have answered all the 10 questions. Now I will ask these 10 questions to your daughter, okay? We have just finished talking with the father, and now we have the daughter with us. Welcome to Do You Know Your Child? Please tell me about yourself.
My name is Tshering Sonam Dolma. I'm 8 years old. My school's name is Tshering Middle Secondary School.
Wow, okay. That's a beautiful headband you have.
Thank you, ma'am.
Tshering, I asked your father 10 questions about you. I'm going to ask these 10 questions to you, all right? But before that, did you ever watch this show on TV?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you ready for your questions now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is your favorite book?
My favorite book is Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty, all right. Question number 2. What is your roll number in class?
29.
29. What would you like as your favorite, as your pet?
Dog, ma'am.
Dog, why?
Because they guard our house, ma'am.
Very true. Question number 4. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is pizza, ma'am.
Excellent. Question number 5. What are your hobbies?
Making paper boats, ma'am.
Okay, making paper boats. Anything else you'll enjoy doing?
Watching TVs, ma'am.
Watching TV, all right. Question number 6. How many hours of TV do you watch in the day?
1 hour, ma'am.
1 hour, okay. Question number 7. What is your favorite color?
Green, ma'am.
Why green?
Because it's the nature's color.
It's nature's color, all right. Question number 8. How many children are there in your class?
33, ma'am.
33? Okay. Question number 9. Who is your seat partner?
My seat partner is Ugin Kinganopo, ma'am.
Ugin Kinganobu. Question number 10, your last question. Do you know the name of our Gilse?
Yes, ma'am. His name is Jimmy Namgewancho.
Excellent. All right. You have answered all the 10 questions. You get 10 out of 10. Let's take a look at your father's score now, all right? What is your daughter's favorite book?
Prince and the Frog.
The
you know.
Prince.
Sleeping Beauty.
What is your daughter's roll number in her class?
It's around 29.
29.
What is your daughter's favorite pet?
She'll be going for the dog.
Dog, ma'am.
What is your daughter's favorite food?
She loves pizza.
My favorite food is pizza.
What are your daughter's hobbies?
First one is she likes reading, and then second one, she is very much interested in playing sports.
Watching TVs.
How many hours of TV does she watch in a day?
Sometimes it goes around 2 to 3 hours.
1 hour, ma'am.
What is your daughter's favorite color?
It's a green.
Green, ma'am.
How many children are there in her class?
32 or 33. Yeah.
33, ma'am.
Who is your daughter's desk partner?
Sungnima, maybe Sungnima.
Ugin Kinganobu. Do you think your daughter would know the name of our Gelse?
I think she will know.
His name is Jimmy Namgewancho.
How do you think your father must have performed?
Well, ma'am.
Well, okay. I think he performed well too. So before I give you his score, I am going to look at the questions your father wasn't able to answer correctly. Tup?
Yes, ma'am.
Your father said Princess and the Frog and Cinderella was your favorite book, sir, but you said Sleeping Beauty. So he doesn't get a point for that, okay? I asked your father about your hobbies, but you said your hobbies are, you like doing arts, you like making paper boats, and you enjoy watching TV, right? But your dad said you enjoy reading and games and sports. Okay? So no points for your father again. Number of hours for TV, your dad, you said 1 hour, but your dad said 2 to 3 hours. Who is right here?
I'm right, maybe.
You're right, maybe. All right. But because this is her show, you're wrong. No, but I understand. And honey, 2 to 3 hours during the weekday is a lot of TV. And you have such beautiful eyes. You don't want to ruin that. And you have such curious brain right now. You want to learn, you want to explore. If you watch too much TV, it will bore you. It will make your brain slower. So, which is why I think 1 hour is a good amount of TV. You said 1 hour, right? So maybe you should actually watch only 1 hour of TV. Okay? All right. The other question was your desk partner. You gave me a lot of names. Ugen Kinga Nobu is your current desk mate, but your dad thought Sung Nima was at some point your desk mate, which was not true. So who is this Sung Nima then?
She's my best friend.
Ah, best friend. But still, see, your father knows who your best friend is. That's important. All right, so with that, your dad's score is 6 out of 10. And that's a great score, right? Yes. Are you happy?
Yes, sir.
Are you happy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. I think 6 out of 10 is excellent because I did not tell you what kind of questions I was going to ask you, right? At school, we have a book, yet sometimes we get 6 out of 10, right? That means we didn't study. But your dad did not get a book. I didn't tell him, okay, you know what, I'm going to ask these questions to you. He just knows you and he answered well. He answered actually above average, so which is really good. So congratulations on that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now we'll go to our commitment, okay? Three ways your daughter would like to spend her time with you. So you'll have to pick one. Okay. She says, read me bedtime stories. That's perfect. Why do you want your father to read you books?
Because I love reading books, ma'am.
Excellent. That's good. And it's actually, you might not know this, but it's one of the best ways to encourage a child to read when the adults read for them, which is why even in schools, your teachers read to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And at home, it's really good. It's healthy if the parents read aloud to their children. So do you think you could do this, La?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Yes?
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be a long story. It can be a short story too. But the fact that you're setting a tradition, a culture of reading to your child, and when your child sees her favorite person, her appa, reading to her, that actually imprints, it actually leaves a mark in her head, and she feels that reading is something that's important, something that my hero, my dad does, I need to do it too. So that's good. That's a really good commitment, my dear. Now in here, in the bigger box, I have 3 commitments, okay, from your father. I want you to pick, okay? He thinks this will improve and make him a better father, okay? So let's see here. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. Alrighty. Your dad wants to help you with sports.
She looks up to me as a sports person, so sports also keeps her mind fresh, and she's very much interested in playing football. So I'm thinking that I should give her time and teach some basic footballs, as I was also a national player a long time during my days. So I feel that my children should at least know how to kick a little of football.
Definitely. I did not know about that. Your dad was a national player. Did you know that? No. Okay, but you knew that your dad is a good football player.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's your favorite football player in the country? Sancho Gilson. I know everybody loves
Everybody
him.
loves him.
What about your dad? Do you think your dad is better than Sancho?
No way.
Kids and their brutal honesty, I'm telling
Yes,
you. But I'm sure your dad is really good. He has more experience. And of course, Jamtsho is, of course, everybody loves him, right? He is doing so well. And he is someone who's making a career out of sports. That's something very new, Mola, from our generation, we're saying.
It's very good of him. And then he's also trying to show the youth how our passion could lead to our career.
That's very true, which is why studying and sports should, and if you are interested in music, that too, and dance, whatever your passion is, you have to address it and you have to give your time to everything equally, which is good because now your dad says he's going to help you with your passion, which is football and other sports, right? So do you like that commitment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, okay. Now that we're done with the really good commitments, we're going to go with our next segment, which is with love.
Dear Appa, thank you for being always there for me. You are the best dad in this world. Me and Ajim are blessed to have you as our father. You are not only my dad but also my role model. Thank you for teaching new things every day and taking care of us. With love, your daughter Tshering Sonam Dolma.
Oh, wow, so beautifully written.
It's been quite a time since last I wrote my letter to my wife, I think.
Oh, so the last letter that your dad wrote was a love letter to your mother, which is beautiful. That's good. So go ahead.
So this is the second love letter that I'll be reading. My dear baby, 25th July 2009 was the day that I received a great gift. That was the day when you were born. I thank God every day for such a wonderful gift. You are my little star and shine my life. Shine my life. It has changed so much for the better since you came along. It does not matter what difficulties you will experience in your life, but always remember one thing: I will die for you every time it will be unnecessary. My tears and fears will not be seen by you, but my care and protection will remain as a pillar of strength throughout your life. I hope that you grow up, empower, and please remember, don't define yourself by the looks, but by qualities that make you intelligent, strong, and a responsible woman. With love, Appa.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful letter. Did you understand that? Yes, all right. What do you think about your dad's letter?
Dad loves me.
He loves you so much. Oh my goodness. I don't think kids will ever understand how much parents love them. I'll take that letter.
Thank you very much. Sorry, so I became a little emotional with this.
No,
This
don't
is my
be
first time
sorry.
writing a letter to my daughter. So.
Yeah, this is your first letter to your special little girl, right?
Yes.
So, and please don't apologize for being emotional. I'm an emotional wreck on this show. I've cried so many times, and I think it's only going to get worse now that I have a daughter of my own. So, thank you so much. This was beautifully written. And now we're going to go to the last segment, which has nothing to do with your father, because you're the special guest. So you get to, I get to give you lots of gifts. Okay? Do you like gifts?
Yes, ma'am.
First thing I want to give you is a book titled My Life, written by Tshering Jamyang Hwamo, a delightful handwritten journal of an 8-year-old. How old are you?
8.
8, perfect. So this is a book written by an 8-year-old, okay? So many beautiful colors, but you know what is the special part is that it is autographed, okay? By the author, just for you, okay? So that's number 1. I have Pema Yudin, also a young writer with Coming Home. Then Ishe Taeyang Zam and her book Hake, okay? I have a couple of books from the Ministry of Education. Then we have a specially autographed book titled His Majesty Jimmy Singye Wangchu, The King Who Gave Everything, written by Sangye Tenzin. And Quinsel gives you this book celebrating the first birth anniversary, Gelse Jimmy Namgil Wangchuk. Okay? All right, along with this kupar of the king, the queen, and
Gilton.
Gilse, yes. And the final gift that I have for you is this letter written by your father. Okay? I want you to take good care of it because I think it's a very special letter. It's your dad's first ever letter to you. Okay? And the final gift that I have is this. What is this?
Titan.
Titan. What's inside?
Watch it.
A watch. All right. It's the most popular gift that we give on the show. This has been with us for the longest time, and I am glad you are going to get a Titan watch from us. All right? Okay. So here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We have a special gift for the father from Titan. And along with this gift, there's another very special thing. That is the letter your daughter wrote for you. So this is for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay. With that, we have come to the end of the show. I want to thank you and you for coming to Do You Know Your Child Season 5. Did you have fun?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What about you?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and then I think I'm a little bit not satisfied with what my scores are. So from today onwards, I promise that I will get to know my child better,
That's
and
the
then
spirit.
try to
That's-
show the way.
That's really good, La. And let me remind you once again that score doesn't mean anything, but it's always good to take inspiration and motivation from things like this. So just maybe it's a reminder for you that, oh, okay, maybe you need to talk more to your daughter.
Yes,
Ask
ma'am.
how her day is. Ask who her class teacher is, how her day went, how her friends treated her. Something, just small things like that.
Right.
But I am glad you realized that, and also glad that you brought your special daughter here. Thank you so much. And that's it. We have come to the end of the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let us not forget our roots. It is the responsibility of every parent to pass on the valuable treasure of moral values to their children so that tomorrow they will pass these on to their next generation. Come back next week, and if you'd like to be a part of the show or if you have any suggestions or feedback, please write to us at parenting@bbs.pt. Thank you and bye-bye.